So I made a mistake. I was with my little brother and decided to watch this movie called Ted. I just thought it was a cute movie about a talking teddy bear. And it's not. Believe me, it was a disaster. It was too late when I saw that it was rated R. That's when I thought, what if all our favorite kid movies were R rated? Well, I'm about to make that nightmare a reality. Let's take some kid-friendly movie posters and give them a not-so-kid-friendly makeover. Get ready because our childhoods are going to be ruined. A rated R movie includes stuff like intense violence, strong language, drug use, or nudity. So I'm gonna add each of them to these movie posters. First one is Spider-Man, and I'm gonna turn it into a drug abusing movie. I grabbed this image of Spider-Man. I removed the background and his head. Then I found this picture of Tom Holland. I cut his face and made his hair perfect. After that, I combined it to the Spider-Man's body, and I'm using this picture as the background. I spent a lot of time finding something to put him on, and finally I found this. I made it sharper, placed it correctly, and started removing these parts. Well, that took way longer than I expected. Then I used perspective warp to make it more flat. After that, I adjusted the color in the background and matched Tom Holland with the rest of the background. Then I started painting shadows. The sun is in the left side of the background, so I painted some highlights according to that. After that, I painted a yellow glow in the background and made the bottom of it a little darker. Then I gave some shadows to this and a bright highlight along the edges. I painted even more brighter highlights on Spider-Man and then also painted a yellow light. I made it really bright in some areas, and now it's time to make him a drug addict. I found this picture of a cigar and I'm gonna place it right between his fingers. Then added a shadow to match it, and it should be lighted up. After that, I got this smoke. I removed the background and placed it like this. I made the top of it a little angled because of the wind. Then I got a smoke ring and I placed it just like this near his mouth. You know, he's been smoking quite a lot. He's so high, even his eyes are red. Then I found this beer bottle. I placed it on this thing. I copied and placed another one right here and another empty bottle because why not? And he also has another one in his hand. He's a sad boy. I removed the cap of that bottle and gave shadows to all of them. After that, I made everything a little more darker and gave some filters so it looked even more sadder. Then I found the Spider-Man logo. I placed it on the top of the poster and I also got the Marvel Studios logo as well. Now we need a title for the movie. So I made a title using a 3D text generator, and there you have it. Marvel Studio presents Spider-Man, nobody fucking knows him. The next one is Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna make it a movie about violence. I chose this picture because he has that evil look in his eyes. I'm gonna cut him out and then grab him into our project. And then I got this picture of the city in the movie. I placed it like this. Half of his body is missing, so we need to fix that. I found this picture and I'm gonna cut out his belly and the legs. I resized it and matched the two images together. Then I blended them just by erasing the top layer. I matched the color of it as well. Now for the hand. I couldn't find a perfect image for it, so I'm just gonna cut this part, copy it and change the shape of it. I did it one more time and we have a perfect hand. After that, I made him a little bit smaller. Now the disaster begins. I got this fire image and removed the background, then placed it right here. I decreased the brightness of the background so it's easier to add fire. I copied it for the other side. After that, I added fire to the buildings in the back. I just kept copying the fire until it looked like the whole city was on fire. Then I erased the edge of the fire that Panda had on his hand. Next, I made the background more darker and made the areas with fire more brighter. After that, I painted an orange glow in the background. That just made the scene way better. I created another orange layer. This time, it's for the ground. Then I got smoke. I copied it and placed it everywhere. And I also found this image. I'm gonna place it in the air. I only wanted the fire particles. And I copied it again. Then I placed this smoke behind the panda and turned it orange. Now it's time to add some shadows to Panda. I made him darker in the middle so I can add highlights from everywhere. I painted this yellow glow in him as well. I got more fire particles. This time they're for the foreground. I made the background more darker because it made the fire pop up. I increased the contrast and the vibrance in yellow. Then also added some filters on top of it. This looks sick. And finally increased the brightness and placed the logo. I added a yellow glow to the logo as well. I thought about adding a title, but then I changed my mind. So here it is. Final movie for today is a Minecraft movie. I'm gonna make this a romance. And you know, some weird things can happen in romance movies. I actually spent a lot of time finding a photo of Jack Black being serious. I mean, every picture of him looks like this.
Oh my god, bro.
But I finally found this photo of him looking at his wife. I grabbed it in a Photoshop and placed it in the left side of the poster. Then I erased his wife and his body and erased this as well. Now we have to find a body for Steve. I found this and removed all the watermarks. Then I cut it out and put it here. I used warp to get it in the right shape, but it didn't work properly. So I used puppet warp instead. After that I made it blue. This movie is gonna be a romance movie. So we need to find Steve a girlfriend. In the game, Steve's girlfriend is Alex and Alex is a ginger. So I need to find someone with a ginger hair. I decided to go with the one and only Nicole Kidman. I found this image of her. Then I placed it correctly and removed the background. After that, I made her hair more red and we need clothes for Alex. I found this one and I think it's perfect. I cut it out, resized it and adjusted her neck to fit it in. Then I made it a little more bright. And for the background, I'm using this image. I also found this image and used it as the sky. Now it's time to make it perfect. I made Steve a little more vibrant and started painting shadows. I want the light to come from the portal, so I also painted highlights according to that. Then did shadows and highlights on his face. And now I'm doing the shadows on Alex. It's pretty much the same as Steve. Also did the highlights. And then made the portal brighter. Since this is a romance movie, there should be some pink involved. So I made the portal pink. I added a glow in the background and also in front of Steve and Alex. Now I need to paint the light reflecting off of them. I made another brighter pink layer as well. And then the pink on the grass. I made the sky brighter and then the color grade. I made sure to make it saturated and bright as possible. That looks good. To finish it off, I added the Minecraft movie logo. And we are done. Subscribe and follow my Instagram. Bye.